Hello, welcome to Board Games with Niramas. I'm Joseph and I hope that I am live. I'm still, of course, a bit new to this whole streaming thing, but I think it should be working right now, as far as I can tell. So, let's see if I can get the chat up here and then I get started. So it's time for some Scythe digital. We're going to do a Scythe digital live playthrough. We're going to be playing against the AI, so we're going to have two easy opponents. You have tried this out a little bit, but I'm not that good at it so far. It's been a while since I played Scythe. It's been over a year since I played Scythe live, actually, on the board game. But I must say that I enjoyed this digital version a bit. I tried it out just a few times just to get the hang of it, and I thought it would be fun to show you as well on the channel. So I guess we will start here. Let's see if we can get the chat going. Why don't I see the chat for some reason? It's fun if I can see the chat, so we can, of course, have it. So you guys can give me input and so on. Let's see if there's something I need to. Oh, hey Jason, now I can see the chat. Hey Jason, how are you doing? So obviously it works. That's good to know. And maybe I can even. Yeah, okay. Well, I can see the chat on the computer at least, so that's good. Alright, so let's get into the game. You can play online, I guess, against friends and so on. Oh, by the way, Jason, could you tell me if the sound is okay? Is it too loud? I guess maybe the music and sound effects are too loud, so you don't hear me talking. I don't know. You can do a lot of settings here as well. You can play online against friends, I guess. You can do a tutorial. There's some paint stuff here. I guess for those really like big fans of the artwork and all, they can do some stuff in here. I think that's pretty cool as well. Yeah, Jason, can you hear me? Is the mic sound okay? Otherwise, I can just increase it a bit if need be. We're going to do a new game. Then you can choose, like, I'm here and I'm gonna have two bots. They're gonna be easy because I'm a noob. And yeah, so we're gonna do random, so we don't know which. Oh, I'm Rustviet. Okay, that's pretty cool. Then I can do the same thing twice in a row, which is nice. And we want to have neighboring lakes next to our structures. The other guys are going to be Saxony and Nordic. And let's see, I start with the secret objectives are have 0 power, at least 13 popularity, at least, oh, that's a hard one. Control at least one of each primary terrain type with at least one worker on each of them. That's possible to do. Diversify your production. Okay, that's cool, Jason. Because it's hard for me to know. I'm not really sure how to check that myself, and this is pretty cool. It's like it's there's some effects here as well, like this. You can see that there's the bot, and so on. I like these 3D effects they made, and here's Niramas, Rustviet, and here we go. So okay, so Saxony starts. He's moving. And of course, the Norths are moving as well. Makes sense. Okay, so I want to have a bunch of guys, basically, to do the mission. I can check the mission up here. So I have these two. I'm going to do this one. Have one of each terrain type with at least one worker. Yeah, that's going to be possible to do. Also up here, we can see the stars and so on. Here we can see our stats. We can see what we have and what kind of items we have and so on, resources, and we can see the stars and all that in this menu as well. So that works pretty well. Haven't figured everything out yet. Let's see. Oh, I want this one up. Here's my combat card and the 4 actions. Let's see how. So what are we doing here? We can zoom and so on. Well, if I do, let's see. So moving is connected to upgrade. Trading is connected to deploy. Then we have the production with the build, and bolster is with the enlist. Okay. Alright, see you later, Jason. Okay, so let's try out. I think we start off here with some production. So we produce some workers and some metal. And that's it. Now these first turns here are pretty quick. You can't really do the bottom actions. And as we can do the same thing again, I'm thinking let's do produce again. I think I will go for having... I like to have all the workers out. Even though it's a bit expensive, then you have to pay anytime you do produce. You have to pay the pay for it basically with the popularity and the money. And okay, let's do some moving then. I guess. So let's get some guys over here so we can start upgrading, because that would be nice. And just tell me in the chat if you have any questions about Scythe or about the Scythe Digital and so on. Or about the channel and so on. Let's see, I think we'll do... Yeah, we'll do some producing again. And this time we'll go for oil and workers. Let's see, I don't have the highest graphical thingy here, but I think it looks cool anyway. Okay, so now we can do move. And move these guys over here so we can deploy soon. And then we can do the bottom row action, which is to upgrade, pay those 2 oil that we have. I think I want to have the, let's see, do I want to have not sure. Maybe I want to have this one actually, the move, so we can move 3 guys. And I think we want to make enlisting more cheap, because we're not really producing any food and so on. So now it costs 2 food to enlist, which means we could trade to get that 2 food. And then we can do the enlist. And doing enlist early, I think, is really important, because then you can start getting bonuses from your opponents. They are doing upgrades. It can be I think it can be a bit tricky to keep track of what they're doing, but you also have this on the left hand side here. You can see what they have been doing, so you can catch up if you get confused, because everything happens really fast. So now we can move a lot more. But I think we're going to do even one more produce, because... Well, no, we should be moving first. Okay, so let's move... We can move this guy out here. And we can move our hero also as well, or our leader. There. Oh yeah, I can move 3 guys. I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't get... Yeah, we should get the last guy, because that's a star as well. So I think we'll just end it here. It's like it's telling us that we don't need to end it. We had one more move if we wanted to. So he's deploying, which is a bit scary, of course. He's really the war guy, the Saxony. The northern guy, I haven't really... I don't think I ever won with that guy. I don't know how to play him. Okay, so now I think now producing is nice. But as you can see, now we have to pay power and popularity to produce. But now we're gonna get a bunch of oil, and we're gonna get that last worker going. There we go. So now we got a star. As you can see up here, we have a star because we completed having all the workers out. And he's upgrading again. I want to do unlist so I can... Okay, so I have to do trade then. So we'll do trade. And we'll trade for some food. Yeah. Maybe we should have done produce before so we could have deployed there. I'm not that good at this game. But I think it's pretty fun. Especially like this, because it's really fast. Okay, so now we can do bolster, because we need some power. we were going down in power anyway because we were producing. And now we can do the enlist. We'll pay these food here, and I think we're going to enlist the... I think they will keep doing upgrades, so I think we'll enlist this one. And as a bonus, I think we'll go for popularity so we can keep producing. So that's a good one. And Saxony is trading. He's producing up here. And now he's upgrading, which means we will get the upgrade bonus. So we will get 1 power as well. Because I did that enlist earlier. So then you get to the bonus like that. If you haven't played Scythe, this could be a bit confusing, I guess. I'll try to explain some things as we go. So it's our turn again. And let's see, what do we want to do? I think we should... Yeah, I think we should be... I think we're gonna move. Because we have 2 guys up there not doing any good now. These guys, better move them down so they can start producing down here. And our leader will move down here so we do an encounter. So now we will get an encounter. And we get to choose one of these 3 options. So we can share some good news from home with the travelers that we meet here. We'll get 2 money and 1 popularity. We can trade for a cow and eat steak for dinner. Pay $2 to get 4 food. That is nice. Or we could convince the soldiers that the patterns on the cows contain coded maps from the enemy. We pay 2 popularity to gain 2 combat cards and 3 power. We're not going to be fighting right now, so let's pay 2 to gain 4 food. Because that is really nice. That food we can use to enlist. I always like to try to do all the 4 enlists if possible. It's good to have those. And then we'll do the bottom action, which is to upgrade. We'll pay 2 of our oil. And now we're going to upgrade... I think we will upgrade bolster. And we could make a list cheaper. Then we don't need to get any more food, really. It's either that or deploy. But no, let's do enlist. Let's make enlist cheaper. When you upgrade, you get to do... One of the actions become stronger, and one of the bottom row actions become cheaper. So that's double upgrade, basically. And he deployed again, so he has 3 mechs out, which is really strong. And we don't have any mech right now. What is he doing? Oh, it's going by the tunnels all the way over there. And remember, we want to spread our guys out as well, so that we have workers on all kinds of resources to complete the objective. At some point we want to try to do that. Oh, he's enlisting. Okay. So, let's see. I don't really want to do bolster right now. I need to get a mech out, so let's do produce. Because when we produce now, we get 4 metal and 4 oil, which is great. And I don't think we will be building buildings. The faction you get is random, but the player mat you get is random as well. This part down here, and they are different. So in this case, we have enlist giving us 3 coins, which is good. We should be doing enlist, and it only costs us 2 and then 1 food. But to do the buildings, it costs us 4 wood. So that's really expensive. So depending on which faction board you get or which player board you get. That kind of steers you in a way to how you want to play a certain game. And oh, he did an upgrade, so we got a bonus there. Okay, so now it's time to do a trade. And I think what we really want... Well, now we have the food that we need, so... maybe we should do a trade to just get more... Could just get more oil, I guess, because we will need that for upgrades. So let's get some oil. Then we do deploy, so we pay 4 steel. Then we get to choose a mech. They have different abilities. But what we want is to be able to move over the river. So I think we'll do the river walk one and we'll place him right here. And now we have a mech out. That feels good. Because we have some defense as well, if we need to. Well, one thing I love about this game is to have the leader go around and do the encounters. I think that's fun, but it should be Saxony or Polonia to do that, because then you get extra stores. No, you should be Polonia, because then you get to choose 2 options instead of 1 from the encounter. Well, he did an encounter there, and then he makes an enlist. Okay. Well, they are moving pretty fast here. Saxony has a star because he has all his 4 mechs out. So they are doing pretty good. And he's really close to me here as well. But now I want to move. So we can move down here. And I think I will move, I need to move the mech there as well. I'm gonna transport some. I'm gonna take all these 4, no, not all 4, not 3 I guess, because we want to have 1 left there. So now he transports them there. And then one of them will move down here, I guess. Yeah, that works out. And then we'll do the bottom action of an upgrade. So we pay some oil, and let's see, I think we're gonna upgrade. We can produce on more spaces, and we'll make deploy cheaper as well. And I think we should focus on that mission, so I think we should spread out our workers. If you have any strategy tips for me, just tell me in the chat, because yeah, I'm not really sure. Okay, so we get some recruit bonus there. I think we should move again so that we can keep upgrading as well. And now that we move, we can move. Let's see, if we move 1 guy there, what are we missing? Oh, we're missing food. Okay, so we can move this guy down here and this guy there. And now I think we're on all types. So now I think we completed the mission, right? Let's do the bottom action for upgrade, and we'll pay the oil, and we'll upgrade. I think we'll upgrade this one so we get some popularity that way and make it cheaper to deploy. And let's see. Oh, we need to. Oh yeah, we need to be in a village as well. Oh, that's true. Okay, so we're not done with that just yet. Normally you have to do different actions each turn as well, but because we're Rusviet, we can do the same twice or 3 or more times, which is nice. He's moving around. He's enlisting. We need to enlist as well, but I don't like that it's bolster there. I don't really fancy bolstering right now. I guess we will have to do it at some point. Okay, so now let's finish this off. Let's do the move. And let's move one of these guys over there, just so that we have a worker in every type of terrain. And then I think we will move our leader down here for an encounter. And I think we'll move our mech up here to just meet up with the enemy. So the encounter is: befriend a samurai from a faraway land, $2 and 1 popularity, or learn how to fight with a katana. That's cool. Pay 2 to gain 2 power and 2 combat cards. We do need combat cards, so I think we'll do that. We'll pay 2, get some combat cards, not the best ones, but anyhow. And now we can also do the bottom action, which is the upgrade once again. And I think we'll just do this one and this one then. Oh yeah, we need to do the mission as well. So just complete the mission. Now we have 2 stars. So we're still in the lead. Well, sort of. You're not in the lead because you have the stars. The stars are just how whoever gets 6 stars first will trigger the end game, but then you will calculate point for everything you've done. So, but then again, of course, having more stars are good because those give you points as well. Well, so now he's upgrading. So now we'll get the bonus once again. We could be going for, what is it, 16 power. We're up to 12 already. So that's not a bad idea, actually. All we could just do this, bolster. Then we'll do an enlist, and I think we're gonna enlist for, yeah, I think we'll enlist for the enlist, sort of, which means we'll get combat cards as bonus, And then we'll just take these power here, and now we're up to 16, get the 3rd star, which is nice. But we could be fighting now as well, because we have maxed out the power. So I think we want to look for a fight, because that's a way to get a star as well. So that's not a bad idea. Let's see, what are you doing? Oh, he's enlisting. Oh yeah, so now he's enlisting, which means we get the enlist bonus right away, so we get a combat card. So that's nice. Let's see what we get. Hopefully it's some better card than... Let's see, what did we get? Oh, we got the 3, that's not that good. Okay, so I think it's time to fight, but we kind of don't want to fight with Saxony there, because he has 2 mechs there, which means he can use 2 cards. So that's a bit scary. But then again, we do want to get another mech out, so we could do... Let's do trade then. I think we're actually gonna just trade for more metal. And then we'll deploy. And now that we deploy, we're gonna use the guy that has the speed, so that we can move around faster. We'll put him there. Now we can move 2 steps, which is awesome. So my plan is to have 2 mechs go against the other 2 mechs there, if possible. And yeah, I really like this, playing some board games digitally. It's fun for us, a change of pace on the channel. So now we can move 2 steps. We can move this guy all the way up here. Here we go. 1, 2, and then this guy can move in. And our leader could go, let's see, could he hunt for some... Could go in there, but that would lose us a popularity. But we do get some oil. Yeah, let's do it. I want to get to these encounters, so let's have him move in there. So we lose the popularity because we scared the worker away. He retreated. But then again, that also means that Saxony does not have control of this space now that they have a building in, which is good for the endgame scoring as well. And now we're gonna fight. So let's fight up here, and we're gonna have a battle. So we can choose 2 cards, which he also can. So let's get a 5 and a 3, and max out the power. And ties go to the attacker. So let's see what he will do. Oh yeah, he's just giving up. He's just doing 1, because if you do 1, at least 1 power, and you lose, you get a combat card as a bonus. But we won, so we got a star. He retreats home with all these guys. We did lose some popularity because he had a worker there as well. But we did take over his space there as well, so he doesn't have that building now. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so let's do some upgrading with our oil. And then, yeah, this is the last upgrade. That's awesome. So we get another star from that. So we're up to 5 stars. So we're doing good. We just need 1 more star to end it, and then I think we win, because we will be in such a lead. Compared to the computer player. Then again, we only have 2 popularity, which is bad, because the more popularity you have, the more points you get for other stuff. So I think we want to get some popularity before we end the game, which we can by, let's see, yeah, we can do this, which will gain us 2. And if we would get a, yeah, let's get the 3rd mech out. And we'll take the township, I think, so we can move between villages and the factory. Just put them down here. And we need to get to 7 popularity, really, that for the points. You want to have above 6 for the threshold there. I think that's important before we end the game. Or we might not do that good. Okay, so it's bolstering, and yeah, it's easy. The AI are on easy mode, so here we go. On as soon as we can do something. Oh, he's building. He's gonna recruit bonus. They are pretty high on the store, on the popularity there, so I do want to get to 7 before we end it. You know what? Let's do this. Is fun. Let's do a move and go check out this encounter. Let's also have one of these guys go to the factory just to defend it. Yeah, he can't activate the factory on his own, but he can go over there. So is there a way? Yeah, can we get popularity? We can get it this way. Yeah, let's do that. $2 in a popularity, and then on our next turn we'll end it with 7 popularity. That should work out if I calculated this correctly. Of course, they might get some more stars meanwhile. Let's see, what is he doing? Oh, he's moving. And enlisting. I think I'll get the enlist star now, right? Doesn't he have all the recruits? Isn't that the recruits? Yeah, he has it. Oh, he already had. Okay, that's weird. Okay, but now I think it's time to end it. We do have control of the middle, which is awesome because that counts as 3 spaces. So what we'll do is we'll trade, or we do this, gain popularity. So we get 2. And oh, we don't have the steel. Oh, I'm stupid. Then we can't end it. Okay. We needed 2 steel to do the last mech and end it. Well, we'll do 1 more round then. Or even more, because we need that steel. Yeah, we can trade for the steel though. Oh, we got another star from building, I guess. Wow, so it's up to 4 now. Okay, we really need to end it. So, okay, so let's trade for 2 steel and do the last mech and end the game. So let's see, I think we won, but I'm not really sure. So now, depending on, yeah, we were all at level 2, which is nice because then we're in the lead there. And then we had the most spaces. Yeah, we're gonna win this. Resources are not worth that much. And then buildings. We didn't have any buildings though. Wow, he had a lot of... Wow, he had so much money. Look at that. He was winning. Oh, that's annoying. He had so much money. I didn't count on that. Wow. That was bad. Bad played, I guess. I don't know. But... yeah, it was fun anyhow. I'm just gonna play another one straight away because that was so fast. So let's just do another one with the same settings, and we're Saxony this time. Okay, so now we can fight, and we can do as many secret objectives as we want as well. So this is control 5 territories surrounding the same lake. Okay, and control the factory and how it. Oh yeah, we can do both of these, I think. So this is interesting. So they are, okay, Crimea. What's the other guy? It's the blue guy, right? Yeah, the Nordic. Okay. So let's see. So the plan is to get people out and start fighting as soon as possible, I guess. I think so. So should we, yeah, let's just start with the producing here. We have the board that is really expensive to do enlist. So I guess we might, I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna move so that we can get, let's see. Yeah, we need to get, no, we want to bring the resource with us. And we want to move in here so we can start producing guys and also go get the encounter as fast as possible. Hopefully we get some good encounter. Okay, so now we'll produce a worker and some steel. And so it's a lot of just trading and producing in the beginning here, as normal. But I think we're also gonna do some Yeah, we're gonna move as well. I want that encounter. I guess we're gonna be happy right there. So, gain 2 food and 1 popularity. Pay 3 to build a structure, or pay 2 popularity to gain a worker and 3 wood. Ooh, then we can build a run. Yeah, let's... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Now I did... Ah, how do I go back?